Feel like an Asian dish tonight? Well, then you're in the right place for Make It March. Welcome. Today we're going to make a spicy ginger pork over rice dish. It's so easy when you use your home canned pork tenderloin. I mean, doesn't it look delicious? Make It March is hosted by Leisa from Suttons Daze, who also does Canuary. So in Canuary, we show you how to can something, and in Make It March, we show you how to use something that we've canned. It's really a fun collaboration, and there are some great participating channels. I have the full schedule down below in the description and in the pinned comment. Every day in March, there's a new recipe for using home canned goods to help inspire you in your kitchen. Don't miss a single recipe. Now today I'm using the pork tenderloin that I canned in Canuary 2023. And my husband and I, we love Asian food. So I thought, I saw this recipe on Amanda Cooks and Styles website, and I thought, that sounds good. Spicy ginger pork. And I thought, why can't we make that with home canned pork? And you know what? You can. It turned out fantastic with a tasty, spicy sauce and crispy caramelized meat. What a combination over rice. And you know what? I really like the idea of using canned meat because it saves me prep time in the kitchen. After all, it's already cooked. Now, this recipe was a hit with my husband, and he says, please make it often. So, I would like to share it with you. A warning though, I love spicy food. The spicier, the better. You know, at a Thai restaurant, often my nose might be running, my lips turning slightly numb. Yeah, that's a good meal. Now, my husband doesn't have the same hot and spice tolerance that I do. So he said the recipe, the way I'm making it, was just at the top of his tolerance. So you may want to use a little less of the red pepper or the Sriracha sauce, depending on how you like your spice in your meals. After all, you can always add more later, which of course I did. Okay, we start with 3/4 cup water. And then it wants 1 tablespoon fresh ginger, but I am using this ginger paste. And it wants 2 garlic cloves minced, but I'm going to be using my garlic paste here. Maybe just a little bit more. Who doesn't like garlic? We want 2 tablespoons onion, finely chopped. Well, this might be closer to 3.5, but I don't want to waste it. And we got 3 tablespoons soy sauce. We want 3 tablespoons brown sugar. There we go. 1 tablespoon rice vinegar. And a 1/2 teaspoon of sesame oil. There we go. And 1 teaspoon of our red pepper flakes. Of course, you can add more or lessen, whatever you want. And 2 teaspoons Sriracha. 1. Came out fast. A little bit more. Now let's just mix this up. And then we'll put it on the stove. Okay, we got it on medium. And we are just going to heat this up for about 10 minutes until the sauce kind of darkens. Okay, Google, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Sure, 10 minutes. And we're starting now.
Okay, see how our sauce is darkened? It's done. We're just going to drain that right now. Good. Opened up both of my pork tenderloins. Amanda's recipe was for pork tenderloin, and she did it in chunks, but I prefer it in shreds. So it is pork tenderloin, but it's shredded. But you could use whatever canned pork you have. Put them on the colander here, and now they're draining. To our drained pork tenderloin, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. And you're going to coat it well. And you might need a little more than 3 tablespoons. Just have to see how it goes. And we take an egg right here. Again, donated by my wonderful chickens. We're just going to mix this up a little. There, that's pretty good. Get that cornstarch on there. It's pretty good. Now we're going to add our egg. You get your hands nice and messy. And I'm kind of breaking down some of the pieces because I'd rather have it more shredded, which is easy to do with canned meat. Okay, I'll wash my hand a minute. I want to heat up in that same pan 2 tablespoons of canola oil. Okay, it's sizzling nice. Now we're going to put in our pork. I want a single layer here. Just going to let it brown. Okay, let's peek. Now we want a little browner than that. Let's just leave it in there a minute. Let's flip it over. Ah, see? Getting nice. That's what we want. I need to get my turner. Now we want to kind of start breaking it up. Okay, now it's time to put our sauce back in and mix it up so it heats through. Coat everything with the sauce. Hear that sizzle? Oh, it's smelling good. Okay, just let that Heat thoroughly through. We're almost ready for serving. And I really encourage you, if you can get green onions, do put that on top. It just gives it a little crunch. They really are good on top. So I've got rice underneath and I've got the pork on top and the onions. And you know me, I've got to have a little more red pepper and just a little more Sriracha sauce, right? Little dozen. Doesn't that look good? Okay, I'm not going to fool you. Am I good at using chopsticks? No, I will use a fork for the rest of it. Yeah, I'm an imposter with chopsticks. My husband uses them all the time. I believe in the invention of a fork or a spoon. Let's do a little taste test. Get a little rice, a little meat. Good. You know, it's a little spicy, but it's not too spicy. It's really, really very good. So there you have it. Yes, I'm using a fork. Get some right here. But this dish is so, so good. I really encourage you to give it a try. And try all the other marvelous recipes and make it March. You will not be disappointed. 1 minute here. Sticky rice, caramelized meat, slightly sweet, definitely spicy. This is so, so good. So if you want to know how to can pork tenderloin, watch this video.